We don't wait for power. We build it. One mind, $1, one generation at a time. There comes a point when words about freedom stop meaning anything. When hope without structure becomes just noise. And that moment arrives when you finally realize no one is coming to save us. The future we imagine will only exist if we build it with our own hands. For too long, our wealth has been in motion. Fast money, loud money, but unfortunately, disappearing money. Real power isn't about what we earn. It is about what we retain. A collective wealth fund isn't just about money. It's about retention. It's about capturing the overflow of today to secure tomorrow. Because we don't have oil wells or trade surpluses to fall back on. But what we do have is willpower, discipline, and ownership. So even without reparations, even without what we're owed, we will not wait for anyone. We will not wait for anyone to repair what we can rebuild ourselves. Time is way too precious to waste. We cannot be waiting for justice to arrive. This isn't about asking, it's about becoming. Becoming the kind of people who build before they're believed in, who save before they're supported, who invest before anyone else sees the vision. We are not petitioning anyone to build this. We are building it on our own. And the first step isn't collective. It's personal. Each one of us must first build a private fund of discipline, an autonomic self. Because no collective can rise above the habits that feed it. See, if we can't master our own wallets, how can we be trusted with a generational one? How can we be trusted with a big pot that will be used by children who aren't even born yet? So start where you are. Quietly stacking discipline, saving, learning, building small enterprises that teach us the muscle memory of ownership. See, before we can have a large fund, we must build 1,000, maybe even 1,000,000 small ones, each one proven, transparent, and governed by integrity. That's how we build trust, not with speeches or slogans, but with receipts. Every great people in history had a way to protect their surplus and project it into the future. For some, it was land. For others, it was gold. For us, it must be knowledge, networks, and capital. We've always had the brilliance. Despite what people say about us, we've always had the drive. But what we've lacked is continuity and organization. A collective wealth fund means the work of this generation compounds into the next generation. We may be owed reparations. I ain't never going to dispute that. We are owed reparations. But what we're owed can't be more important than what we can do right now. To wait is to waste more time. And time is precious. We can never get it back. To build is to declare that we won't let history decide when our future begins. We can't wait for the United States government to start our future. A collective wealth fund is more than a financial project. It's a moral one. It says, I will not spend everything I have today because I care about the people who come after me. That is maturity. That is autonomy. In the past, we've already built schools, churches, and even businesses from faith and willpower alone. Now we must build permanence, structure, and memory. And no one else can build this for us. No one. And nobody else will. History has proven that. That's why we must do it now. The blueprint is simple. Start small with you. Build your own fund. Be transparent. Teach yourself investing, not gambling. Then we move to local funds that serve real purposes, such as housing, education, land, things that we need, the ABCs of survival. We track everything and audit everything, because when we track and audit everything from our personal to our local, when we get global, we'll be able to connect them. That's how structure grows. It's not by a miracle. It's by management. A collective wealth fund is the grown-up version of protest. It's how we transform our pain into permanence. It's how we stop fighting for equality and start building equivalence. Autonomy is never declared. It's not a speech. It's not slogans. It must be demonstrated. It must be proven through the quiet math of responsibility and discipline. Today, now, is the era of quiet builders. We are not going to be loud. We are not going to be flashy. We are going to be the patient ones. The ones who know that real change does not happen in the streets. It happens in the spreadsheets. Because ownership is the ultimate form of protest. We'll let other groups, other people, others debate what we're owed. We'll be busy earning, investing, documenting so that we can teach. Because the ultimate act of autonomy is to stop asking for permission to exist in dignity. To build our own collective wealth fund is telling history we've learned our lesson. We've learned that freedom without finance is fragile. Politics without property is temporary. And that our imagination is our greatest inheritance. We are the resource. We are the wealth. And if we treat ourselves as such, our future becomes inevitable. We don't wait for power. We build it. One mind, $1, one generation at a time. That's what this channel is about. That's what Delanyism is about. The science of Black autonomy. If you resonate with this message, like this video, share this message with other people who think like you, and come back and watch future videos. Peace.